Hey there, I'm Bruce Wayne, and this is Gaming for Mental Health. I am not prepared at all. Thank God this one got easier. That's better. This is Gaming for Mental Health. We are back with Thor! Look, we're gonna finish this gene blending crap. I just got a few more soldiers, then we're gonna go into another mission. Okay. I got the cops. I just need some soldiers. How are you, boys? Come on, there has to be one more soldier around. Oh, cops, never mind. There's tons of cops. I need to just stop moving, see? And do the actual thing they're asking me to do. Okay, we're gene blended. Can we land over here somewhere? No, no holy nutsacks. Oh, I haven't liberated this one? Here we go. And I know this neighborhood. We shall be okay. I said land, my man. Oh no, that's our mission. You want me to come talk to you, okay? I'm gonna get you in a second. You know, I gotta stop being stupid. They gave me a map for a reason, right? I don't wanna go the way. I should have unlocked that one. I'm mad at myself. Fine. For the sake of unlocking this crap. What are you talking about restricted area? There ain't nothing happening here. There's nobody here to begin with. Alright. I'm telling you, we'll be kids to aliens. Like kindergarten kids. Okay. So we're going to Europe. Give me the Navicon, you dumb fool. Alright. Europas. How do they not expect me to clap alien chicks? Look at all the incentive. We still haven't figured out how this works with Natasha either. We're gonna keep her? She's gonna come back to Formula, wherever we're from? Almost not my coffee down. Okay, on the cockpit. And we are gene blending for today. What proper authority, lady? What were the secret agents in this level? Jeez, what happens when you drift in and out of games like I do? I'm gonna say here. Because this looks restricted. Nobody? I'm gene blending nobody? What about here? There's nobody around. Oh, I guess I'm getting the cops in it. Listen, we gotta clean up the neighborhood. I feel my cat's been here. Something wasn't fully plugged in. I kept raising the volume on my monitors and being like, why isn't nothing working? I can't hear no music. Yeah, you getting abducted, my man. I'm sorry, you asked for it. All of you guys asked for it. Where are you? Where are you? Right here? No, they're just cop cars. Oh, this little hidey hole. I thought those were KGB though, right? They don't help me. Oh, let's go. You know what? Yeah, let's go over towards the bridge. We gotta find Parliament, right? That's what these people believe in? I don't know anything about like the people from the other side of the pond. Oh, I think we're getting some of them. Okay. Nothing? I thought I found Parliament. Or is this just like the rich side of the, like, their neighborhoods? What do they call it? The posh? Is this the posh? Or are British people like this, like, desensitized? Because I heard basically British people are like, think about like Midwestern belt loop people. Like think about like people from Ohio mixed with people from like Wisconsin. That's like British people, from what I understand. And then somebody told me on Discord to watch out for British teeth. That's all I know about British people. What was that? Oh, how come I can't go to that far? Now I want to go over there. I gotta do some of these extra missions, don't I? Okay, fine. We'll pretend to be human for a minute. Okay. What? We're good. This is how humans human, right? So we're going, we're going up the block. Man, I got the... How come they were calling the tanks on me already? Oh, I'm missing it. My man. What was going on there? See, I haven't done all the missions.
Give me something to do, will ya?
Tired of bird watching already, are you?
No, I'm not.
At the moment, our most pressing need is to persuade the young humans to stop taking Revelade.
What? I thought we destroyed all supplies of Revelade.
Well, we did, but this seems to be a supply and demand problem.
How?
We've got the supply side of the equation,
Logistics.
you see, but we haven't yet dealt with the demand.
I was told there'd be...
Tiny old man rant. Because you guys know what industry I'm in. No, therapy, substance abuse counselor. Blah, blah, blah. This is something I think they're getting right. Because I hate to say this. But without certain demands, there would be no supplies. Or supplies would dwindle. Because a lot of cartels nowadays, and a lot of people with drugs, they don't deal with a lot of marijuana. That's an entirely different cartel now that some of that stuff got legalized. Yes, there's still cartels, but I'm like, The fact of the matter is, I think in America, and if you guys have been following the blog, I wrote about this. When they look back, maybe, I want to say from the 80s onward, maybe the 90s onward, because I think that's when kids really started having online access. Like, I had AOL online, all that shit. They're going to remember this both as a transition from analog into the digital age, but I also think they're going to remember it as the age of addiction. Because hyper-consumerism with a capitalist engine that we really haven't put any brakes on or limits. You know, we call it a free market, but it is a runaway capitalist train. It needs resources and it needs stuff to both produce and be bought. So I hate to say this, but in nature, we know of something that produces that level of need. It's called addiction. And if we look at it, a lot of our business models are moving towards substance addiction. Because if you look at your, let's say you're paying for whatever shows you're paying, right? It's a streaming service, right? You can no longer sometimes own games. You don't go out and buy your movies. So you have to come back and invest that money back into the system. You're not getting a substance, but in reality, your brain treats it like that because of the dopamine hit. Your brain doesn't care if it's getting dopamine from smoking weed, from drinking too much, injections, dopamine. And when you start looking into it, a lot of the models for business, TikTok, even YouTube, Facebook, they're addiction-based models to sell you stuff. And there is no actual limits on it. I'm not saying that people can't advertise aggressively, but at the same time, I'm saying that at some point, we need to look into parameters, at least to safeguard certain levels of deep addiction. You know, and I've spoken about this because I got TikTok. Why? Because at this stage of where I am in YouTube, the TikTok editor is a lot more fun. And I hate to say this, but the TikTok algorithm, in some weird sense, sometimes gives you more joy because they'll show your shit to like 10,000 people before they're like, oh yeah, your shit sucks. Sometimes on YouTube, you do all this work, right? Even for a short. Because, my lives, I'm just here. And they'll show it to like 13 people. And they'll be like, okay, that's it. We're going to flatline you. I'm like, how do you know from 13 people? Like, So... But like I'm saying, look at TikTok. It's an addiction model. What did I do fully well knowing that I was going to start using this app? I gave myself 15-minute limits. So I have a timer on my phone, a focus app, that basically, after 15 minutes, that app closes. I have to manually either click on the app, input my password, not my little opening code, input my password, and then say, yes, do I want to continue this even though it's bad? So I'm making conscious decisions. And I usually just go, you know what, now. I give myself 3 of those a day, even though right now I'm only using 2. And to try to maximize my shit, I take my iPad into the bathroom when I do it. I hate to say it, but yeah. Sorry. Got real. Because I know the dangers. Because to me, the danger is not the digital screen. To me, the danger is the dopamine conditioning that is happening inside of our brains. So for me, I think maybe TikTok and doom scrolling won't lead into direct addiction. Like, you're not ever going to be like, you know what, I just watched this TikTok, let me go get some H. Oh, shit, let's go try some Special K. Nah, I don't think so. But I do think that having that model inside of your brain, that conditioning of dopamine release, dopamine release, dopamine release, when you do run into addictive substances, it's going to be so much easier to fall in. Like, one of the best ways I try to describe addiction to people that don't have addiction, like when I talk to, like a loved one or a family member, it's like, think about addiction like skiing, okay? So when you have like completely white snow, right? You put your skis down, that first slope, it's a little rough and everything, you wax, but if you've skied before, you know that second time you go, it's less effort. The next time, less effort, because you're building these little grooves into the snow, so the path becomes easier, and it's warmer, and you got wax on your skis, to the point that it gets to a point that you get to the hill, you just put the skis down, and they slide down by themselves. You don't have to do crap. That is what addiction is like for some people. It doesn't start out like, oh, I'm addicted. No, but there is people where it's as soon as this event happens, whoop, that behavior happens. That's addiction. That's addiction. So imagine that we're conditioning our brains with another media, which is a visual digital media. So when we suddenly run into something that has a similar patterns, a substance, boom, we already conditioned. So it's going to be super simple, I think, for future generations to slip into an addictive behavior model. That to me is a danger. It's not so much that, like I said, TikTok is ruining our attention spans. You can gain those back. You can definitely, like, once you're older and if you really strive for it, you can definitely, like, say, you know what, I'm going to focus. I'm going to read for 20 minutes. I'm going to do it because it's just like working out. It's a muscle. And you have to be realistic about it. The first few times it's going to suck. But if you want to gain information that way through reading and retain all your attention, meditate, read, and you have to treat it the same way. You have to be like when I started trying to get my focus back, I was like, you know what, I'm going to read a book a month. And to this day, now I read like a minimum of 2 books a month. But it's that's what I'm saying. I think to me the danger is the subconscious and the chemical conditioning that's being left in the whole population from this stuff. And I'm done ranting.
No man.
It's quite simple. If the humans want that foul stuff badly enough, they'll find a way to get or make more. The main aim of this operation is to future-proof the substance-happy population.
Ooh.
The last thing we need is more Revelade addicts.
I want to know.
Get them high on life, huh? Sounds good. How do we do it?
I've been pondering how best to manipulate the adolescent humans burgeoning.
Ooh, these are getting...
Fashion.
These are hitting home for the Colonel.
Books and magazines.
Let's get a little scandalous. Let's get a little scandalous. Crypto! Radio? Alright.
Such as teen rebellion and folk music guitarists. According to my calculations, this is the perfect way to reach out to the kids.
The children's for the holy nutsack. Yes.
Hey, wait a second. This is one of those disguise missions, isn't it? Isn't it?
Yeah.
Not quite.
He likes to get him cross-dressed.
I need you to dress
Cross-species dress. I'm gonna whine.
For crying out loud, Pox, the name of the game is destroy all humans, not play some stupid record and keep the kids off drugs.
There didn't work.
Do you think perhaps you might be able to focus on this briefing for, the next 30 seconds? Concentrate!
If you say so.
Last thing I was gonna say, since he said that about the radio, the DARE program. There's an example of stuff. In certain circles, if you have an original DARE short, like the DARE shirt, like the original ones from like the early 90s, 80s, it's worse.
So how do I use pirate radio?
Simply slip into the pirate radio station and broadcast this LP I've prepared. If my assumptions are correct, it will incite them to spontaneously create a happening. It's quite convincing.
Oh my god, we're getting M. Night Shyamalan shit now.
Sounds groovy.
Run them jewels,
LP. Daddy-o, I'll spin your platter. Where's
Run them jewels, LP.
Radio station?
I'm afraid you'll have to locate it yourself. The signal is bouncing off all these metal structures. I can't triangulate it accurately. You might try mind scanning the local inhabitants.
Recap mission goals and then the
Now let me get this straight. You want me to find and take over an illegal radio transmitter and then invite a bunch of kids to a party?
Yes. And then I want you to give them a stern lecture. We must save those precious brain cells for ourselves.
Yes.
Oh, sure.
That's what was the ulterior motive.
Nothing kids love better than showing up for a party and finding a good lecture instead. They'll be eating out of my phalangopods.
Okay. What is the happening?
Easy enough, but I'm a little fuzzy on this whole happening thing.
Why are you just straight gadding him like Rebecca?
I'll be setting the scene in a corner of Canal Side. I'll blip it as soon as I'm done there.
Okay. Let's go.
Right on. Leave it to me, Poxy. Persuasion's my specialty.
I got you. Some dark psychologist.
Good luck, Crypto. And remember, I'm counting on you.
Okay. You believe in me? I believe in me. We're believers. Of the holy nuts. My neighbors must wonder. Clean snatch? Okay.
Oh, the indignity. Mr. Profumo is such 2 words. Engelbert?
There's the DJ. Get over there and take over his
I'm trying to.
underground.
Strange. You'd think the buildings in Soho would make it difficult to send out a clear signal, but that pirate DJ manages nicely.
There's the DJ.
Is she a mod?
Get over there and take over his phonograph.
Dude, I hate to say this, but how does a game like this have some good character design for the NPCs and other games are like moldy?
So fab. I wonder where in Soho he's broadcasting from today.
Hold on. I'm trying to get into the building quietly. Y'all making this hella loud. Crypto? Crypto? What's your disguise? Oh, DJ time. DJ Crypto! That's what I'm saying. We will be children to them. I want that club. That's a Nintendo Power Glove I was promised. I'm angry. Oh shit.
Looks like the track is higher at the moment. Discretion is the better part of valor. Let's not make a
Attention, Gareth Freaks, this is your Pirate King speaking. I'm commanding you to listen to me. Yes, that's right, you dullard mods, preening tents, oily rockers. Your benevolent masters order you to party.
What am I supposed to do? Defend the turntable? Yeah, okay, I got this.
Blind smattery and disobedience means just kidding. Some people say I'm all the time a communist dictator. I like to think I'm more of a fashion Nazi. Friends of the revolution, get your fingers out, prick up your ears and listen. I'm back buccaneering the Corbin Albion Airways, Springboks on the shorewave seas, Chris passing on your 10 radio once more, just stop the ironic back talk, that's the no looking back, that's right, bringing the late side party of the old Bay Little Dog Squad, bringing you the latest vision. Speaking of hip, who is you out of David Mind, your fingers are found the sleeper hit of the decade. Like blind, really syphilis and smoke, you can't make it jam. Please, told, rock and roll, make it twist and shout, none of that airy fairy tale nonsense. It's soft rocking, neat trapping, mind melting, it's in your face and passport, make it crack your wickedness. Yeah, you heard right, but you ain't had it all. This cat laid down the groove, sings with the seraphim and plays...
I don't know if this is working, honestly, that's why I'm being quiet. Because I'm pretty sure I fucked it up somehow.
Just a subject. Wake up, the future's here.
I'm gonna keep this one for the last minute. We'll keep it for the last 10 seconds. I like these missions. Oh my god. Oh. You know, I heard this short, and I hate to say this because it comes from my neck of the woods, but many people know the Grateful Dead. I've never heard a Grateful Dead song. See you guys later. Cortex scan. Oh!
Who'd have thought a man could be anything for a donut? I don't even know what a donut is.
Hey, American, I've got news for you.
Man.
Oh, see you guys later. Dude, how big is this circle now? Look at her.
What's going on?
Thank you. Okay. We will be kids to them. Where are you on the map? Is it easier for me to get down there? Where are you on the map? Oh, that's that.
What's going on?
But I'm still gonna keep that. Because, you know, we've been somewhere like human-alien relations, you know? I don't want to be a dick all the time. Oh, I still got a cortex scan? Okay. I haven't been cortex scanning.
Hey.
Oh, I'm doing brain fog.
Oh, to get the baboon who plays it me. Herman's monks. Herman's dervishes. Herman's ascetics.
Really going to make quite a nice lady, actually.
My man, you weren't even thinking. That's why you didn't get cortex scanned. No!
Let's go. It's back in half an hour.
Alright, so you guys say, I'm gonna let you try something. Jesus, we all do it in Grand Theft Auto, so we have to do it here. Damn it! Let me Elden Ring, for God's sake. Okay, this looks like it might be a good place to do my outro. No? Okay. Man, if I would have had some crypto tech for Raya Lucaria, it would have been a lot easier. I am definitely out of juice at this point, so we're just going on straight glide. Come on, Cryptos. Cryptos Peridians, I believe in you. Alright. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna leave this one here, because I know it's gonna... You know, fuck it. Let's just make this one a tiny longer. Where am I supposed to go? Am I still cortex scanning? Oh, hell no, then. I'm hella do my outro then. I got a cortex scanning here?
Not canal side again. Just once. Why can't we have a happening in a proper club instead of some drafty hellhole in canal side? What's going on?
Nothing.
Must have been a street.
This looks like the place. Now get in there and start persuading those teens.
There we go.
Excuse me. Yo, listen up.
I even got the look.
Brothers and sisters, I gotta tell you, the doors of my consciousness have been flung
Oh my
wide
God, you're doing so good at this.
It's all happening, you know? Anyway, suddenly I'm wondering,
God damn.
what are we here for?
That's easy. We're here to change the world, man.
Give me a
Gotta break them down before you build them up.
You're in this for the free drugs.
Well, okay, yeah. But what's wrong with that? Revelade has opened our minds, man. Expanded our consciousness. Facilitated the procurement of casual sex. I mean, Revelade...
The fact that you can use this whole speech this guy's doing, switch it over to any drug, mushrooms, DMT, Percocet, Ritalin.
Hey, bro!
This is the age of addiction. Philosophical argument, of course.
But
What's
it
next?
was Christ, man. How can you say your minds are free when you're still slaves to Revelade?
But Revelade has liberated our souls. Besides,
Okay, I like this. I've heard this speech before.
What it's done is rot your brain stem. Your benevolent alien overlords command you. Rejoice and obey.
What's he know? What's he on about?
Look, what kind of parlor tricks I gotta pull to get you stoners to do my bidding?
Bloody hell, mate, you're higher than I am. I'll have whatever you're on.
Forget the clothes and the hair. They're just trappings. They're not the real you. The real you transcends fashion.
What are you saying? I suppose we should all get crew cuts to go to work for the man then. Is that it?
No. Rebel against the man
In your mind.
Take the system apart from inside.
How much does this shit sound like Andrew Tate and all that? pay attention to when stuff like this is being told to you as satire, because there are people who use this type. They do it sneakier. When it's seen as satire, it's very clear what they're doing, but yeah.
Change your clothes, your hair, your faces. Infiltrate the square system. Outperform him, out-earn him, and overthrow his status quo.
And make tons of cash in the bargain. Wow! Fight consumerism with more consumerism. I think you're onto something.
Buy my
Revelade
core,
is a
become
nowhere
alpha
thing.
male.
I'm off to apply for a job at the stock exchange.
Buy my core.
Who's with me?
Live this travel lifestyle. Buy my core. Hold on, I'm gonna do my outro. Look, I'm Bruce Wayne. Gave me for mental health. Thank you for being here for But at the end of the day, like I said, if I'm ever gonna say something, it's probably gonna be a t-shirt. Do what works for you. Nobody comes into this world with an instruction manual. So take the time to find your instruction manual. Figure out what works for your mental health. Whether that be working out, taking nutrition, socializing, video games, journaling, therapy, medicine, talking to family, confiding in a pastor, going to a chaplain, meditation, prayer. It doesn't matter. What works for you is what matters. Explore it. And once you find it, consistency. Consistency. That's all I'm trying to tell you. Because I know we're playing little games and stuff like that. And in games, sometimes it's fun to see this kind of like over satirical commentary. But change a few words. And it's oddly funny. Not haha funny. Funny, How you've seen this speech in other little groups. You know? This is about mental health. Not about positive mindsets. Not about, and yeah, you know, there is alpha males, there is beta males, okay, all that, whatever, but it ain't here. You know? Be aware of what you consume. Be aware of the content you intake, even in me. If at some point I become toxic, cut me out. If you're watching too much of me, cut me out. Hope you have a great day. And wherever you are in your mental health journey, keep at it. Consistency.